With a fee-fi-fo and a hey and a ho and a fiddle and a diddle and a rhyme, the tale you're gonna hear happened such a long time ago. Once upon a time, once upon a time. This is the story of the Hare and the Tortoise. Once upon a time, in a forest far away, there lived a hare called Hare. He was a very boastful hare and very proud that he could outrun all of his fellow woodland creatures.
I'm the fastest creature in the forest by far. Yeah, no one can outrun me. How do you know you're the fastest?
Asked Wurzel the Weasel.
Here, one day he's going to come unstuck with your boasting, so you are.
He's right, said Cheryl the Chipmunk. One day, all that sure enough's going to backfire on you. But I'll have to admit you're a very fast runner indeed.
Oh, I know that,
said the hare.
That's why none of you creatures want to challenge me to a race.
Then suddenly, a tortoise called Ozzy stepped forward.
Hang about, mate, hang about. I'll challenge you to a race, Harry. I'm sure if I tried on, I could outrun you.
Laughed Harry the hare.
Yeah, of all the creatures in the forest, I would hardly have expected you to challenge me to a race. Yeah, but of course, I'll accept your challenge. Yeah, but I'm going to win hands down, and you're going to be humiliated.
He said with a very smug grin on his face. I will arrange the race, said Brucey the barn owl. I suggest everyone gathers by the babbling brook to witness the race between the hare and the tortoise. Well, the next day, all the woodland creatures met at the babbling brook. Harry the hare and Ozzy the tortoise both stood by the brook as Brucey announced the rules of the race. Nice to see you, Nice! Good game. After I say ready, steady, go, the race will commence, said Brucey. The hare and the tortoise will race all the way to the old oak tree and then back to the babbling brook. The first one back will be the winner, and he will receive his golden trophy, which I have prepared. And he held up a golden cup, which looked very impressive indeed. Said Ronnie Woodpecker.
That trophy looks amazing.
It certainly does. I wonder who's going to win, said Cheryl the Chipmunk. Well, we're soon going to find out, said Brucey. Then he uttered the words, ready, steady, go! Within about 30 seconds, the enthusiastic hare was out of sight. Ozzy the tortoise, on the other hand, was incredibly slow to get going.
Come on, Ozzy, give it your best shot.
Said Ronnie. Yeah, come on, go for it, son. We don't want Harry the hare to win. He's far too boastful, said Cheryl. When Harry the hare reached the oak tree, he said to himself,
Yeah. I'm winning with such ease. Yeah, it's simple. Yeah, I'm going to give that stupid tortoise a chance. In fact, I'm going to have a little nap. Yeah.
As Harry the hare took his 40 winks, he dreamt of winning the magnificent prize. He could almost hear the crowd cheering as Brucey presented him with the golden cup, which he was holding up to his cheering fans.
Yeah. Thanks, fans,
said the hare in his dream.
Yeah. I told you I was the fastest of them all. Yeah.
Meanwhile, as Harry the hare continued to dream of his newfound fame spreading across the globe, Ozzy trundled along to the old oak tree. Then he steadily headed back to the babbling brook. Remarkably, the modest tortoise reached the finishing destination before Harry the hare had finished his dream. The crowd whooped and cheered with delight. They were so loud they managed to wake up Harry the hare from his deep sleep. At first, Harry thought that all the cheering he could hear in the distance was still part of his amazing dream.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you once again, my fans. Thank you, he said.
But then he began to realise he was wide awake, and somehow he had managed to lose the race.
Harry the Hare ran back to the babbling brook just in time to witness Ozzy the Tortoise being presented with the golden cup. It's not fair, shouted Harry. Ozzy the Tortoise cheated. Yeah, I can assure you, he didn't get as far as the old oak tree. He just turned around. I saw it with my own 2 eyes. You are so wrong, said Brucey. I was checking with my telescope to make sure that nobody was cheating. Ozzy the Tortoise has won fair and square, proving once and for all that the forest has got talent.
Yeah, quite right,
said Ronnie.
The talent in this case is Ozzy the Tortoise. As for Harry the Hare, he needs a good spell in the boot camp.
I couldn't agree more. There's nothing worse than a cheat and a liar, said Cheryl the Chipmunk. I'm no cheat. This is a fix. I am the fastest woodland creature in the forest, and deep down you know it. Yeah, said Harry the Hare. Well, there's only one thing I simply can't bear, and that is a bad loser, remarked Brucey. And as Ozzy the Tortoise did the lap of honour around the forest, with his golden trophy in his hand, Harry the Hare slunk away, never to be seen again.
This is the best day of my life,
said Ozzy the Tortoise, and his newfound fans continued to cheer with all their might. Hello, Brucey the Barn Owl here with my final thought. Never be boastful like Harry the Hare, for he came a right cropper because he became so complacent he just couldn't compare to a triumphant tortoise called Ozzy. To be confident's fine, but one must draw the line. Don't be arrogant, there's no excuse. Don't show off or proclaim just for glory and fame. Take my word, I'm a barn owl called Bruce. Take good care of yourselves and each other.
With a fee-fi-fo and a hey and a ho and a fiddle and a diddle and a rhyme, the tale you're gonna hear happened such a long time ago. Once upon a time, once upon a time.
But alas, I still can't go to the ball. I have no one to drive the carriage to the palace.